Now I'm going to go for the first one, the 3 columns flexible width. I think it more appropriate for this VTC course on responsive sites. And from this point, you could simply click on Create Page. However, there are some more options down at the bottom before you do. You can see I've got 3 radio buttons down here next to Menu Type, which allows you to choose a certain type of menu. Our first one is a static CSS menu with just a single level, i.e. nothing flies out or pops up or anything like that. And with this radio button activated, you can see the menu over here, well, just about. Moan again, Struthers, shut up. Don't complain, they do take out all the hard work for you. Anyway, moving down, you could choose from one of these other 2 options, which means you're going to need some extra extensions installed, and these menu extensions are available, of course, from Project 7's site. You could choose to use something called a Pop Menu Magic multi-level system menu, and once more, if you look at your preview, you can just about see what that's going to look like. Or if you prefer, you can choose to take this Tree Menu Magic menu. Again, it's a multi-level system. And once more, you can see the preview over here. As I keep saying, the preview isn't that large, but you can still detect there is a difference between the Pop Menu Magic menu and the Tree Menu Magic menu. Anyway, for this example, I'm going to go for the Pop Menu Magic for my menu, and I'm going to click on Create Page now. I'm asked to give it a name. Well, this is going to be my home page, so I'm going to call it Index, and then hit Save. And there you go, it's all done. You've now got a responsive website, all completely adaptable, dependent on the browser that is being used to look at the particular website that you are building. And to remind you what I said earlier in the tutorial, this takes out all the hard work for you. You don't have to create any JavaScript or any CSS files. They're all created for you instantly. And you can see them running along here. We've got a couple of JavaScript files first of all, and then 3 CSS files. Notice the last one there has response written in it, giving you a fair old clue, I would imagine, that this is the file that will contain any media queries to make this responsive site work. So let's have a quick look. I'll click on my Live View button, and there you go. If I roll my mouse over the menu here, then you can see this menu working. Of course, all we need to do from this point is change all the link names for these menu items as we build the page. A good recommendation is get your menu built fairly quickly with all your textual changes and then save it as a Dreamweaver template. That way you don't have to keep going back and changing multiple files, changing all the menu names. I confess I've fallen into that trap quite a few times. And of course you can scroll down to see what's below. You're not stuck with this. You can add whatever you like to it. Photographs, different text of course, video, whatever you like. Let's use the buttons down here to preview what this is going to look like across various devices. I'll click on our desktop button here. Now don't be misled, yes we do have to scroll across horizontally here, but that's the way that this tutorial is set up for you with these dimensions. In reality, on a real desktop, you wouldn't need to scroll. If you want to see what it's going to look like on a tablet, then of course click here. Noticing the design, yes it keeps the same colour and the fonts etc, but the actual design itself adapts, hence its name, Adaptations. It adapts and responds to make the best use of the available space. Do notice, whilst we're looking at this tablet view, that the menu does look like this, i.e. running vertically and expanding out horizontally, and then dropping down and across once more. Whereas if we now flick back to our desktop view, then you'll see the menu is positioned in a different place, but still perfectly accessible. And that's what Project 7 mean when they describe adaptations as adaptive layouts that always fit. Okay, let's go back to the tablet view, and then we'll move to our mobile view. And once more, the way it's presented on our view responds accordingly and presents itself in this way when we are viewing it on a mobile. Okay, so that's a good look around adaptations made by Project 7. Now that we've set it up, I'm going to finish off this tutorial, and in the following tutorial, I'm going to start building some content inside it so you can see how easy it is. I'll see you in a moment.